Hey, it's Jacob, and I'm so happy to not be making this vlog to say I was nominated for anything because plot twist, I'm in the final three in stars. And oh my god, this feels extremely unreal for me because this is my first stars final. And I'm still trying to process everything because I did not know what to expect this game after just playing in stars and then winning the stars raffle a few days after playing, dragging me right back into this. And I knew it was going to create a huge target because people were going to think, oh, you just played? Let's take you right back out. And I did not want any of that because that's not how I wanted my story to go at all. And going into this, I knew that I needed to focus a lot on friendships, a lot on communicating, and I'm lucky for the friendships that I made, and I'm really excited to continue them after this. But at the same time, I know you can't put all your trust in others. You really can't. Because that was my downfall in the other stars that I played. I would be so trusting of others, and then I would eventually get blindsided, and it would suck. It would suck. It would be so disappointing because each time I played so hard and I've wanted it just as bad. And this stars I knew was going to be on extra hard mode. It really was. And I knew that I needed more than one strategy than just making friends. So I thought, how was I going to play this game? And then I remembered something that my ex always said to me. He would always say that he didn't believe in anxiety, that anxiety wasn't a real thing, and he wouldn't let me be upset or cry because he said it was a sign of weakness. And anytime I would be anxious or I would cry, he would yell at me, and it terrified me. It terrified me, the thought of being yelled at. So I kept trying to change things about myself to be the version of myself that he wanted me to be. And each time I changed something, he wanted me to change something else. And I just knew that I couldn't keep changing myself because I was losing who I was. And even after the relationship, it took me so long to finally find myself again. And sometimes it's still a struggle and it's still scary because sometimes I think if he thought those things about myself, other people are probably going to think those things too. And I felt like I just needed to hide them and just hope that people would see like just the best things. But I'm so lucky that I am at a point in my life where I finally am starting to feel like myself again, and I'm starting to love everything about myself because I know after some relationships, some people don't get to that point again. But I'm lucky to be getting there. But joining stars, I thought, well, if my ex thinks my anxiety is a sign of weakness, I'm gonna let everyone in this game think I'm weak. I'm going to let them think that I'm not a threat. And you know where it got me? It got me to being one of the last three people unnominated, which is huge. And then eventually going against the last person that was unnominated. And I won that poll because a lot of the times people give their support to the person that was last unnominated because they see that as amazing gameplay. But I came here to prove that like I am here to show a lot more than what people think that I am, and that I am just as deserving as everyone else. And I hope that people see that. And I hope that this can finally be the game that I like am able to win, because this feels like my time and I'm so lucky. So thank you so much.